Aditi Lama and welcome to this Wednesday's South Asian News segment with Vision of Asia. This week is producing a festive spirit all across with early kickoffs for Indian Festival of Colors Holi, along with several non-profits and other entities recognizing and honoring women and their works on the occasion of International Women's Day and much more. Also on a note of Indian non-profits, a shout out to one of our proud media ongoing partnerships with one of India's largest non-profits serving and empowering the rural population of India, the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation. Recently, India's President Ram Nath Kovind bestowed upon the Mahatma Gandhi Peace Prize on Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation. India's prestigious National Award for Social Work, the award was given to the Ekal Abhiyan Trust for its contribution to education for rural and tribal children in remote areas across India with gender and social equality. A huge congratulations for the entire Ekal Vidyalaya team. With that, let's begin tonight's episode taking a look at the headlines. Lions Club celebrates International Women's Day New Voices initiatives in New Jersey. FIA and Indian Consulate commemorates International Women's Day 2019 featuring Neetu Chandra in New York City. 5th Annual Chowtaal Samelan 2019 at the Prem Bhakti Mandir in Queens, New York. More right after a short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. And welcome again. I'm Aditi Lama and you are watching Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. Starting the show today, let's now take a look at another segment of the much celebrated International Women's Day event hosted by the Consulate General of India in New York along with the Federation of Indian Association Tri-State FIA. The event annually celebrates and recognizes pioneer women and discusses much on equality, rights and respect, the economic, cultural, political and social achievements of women for over 100 years. This year saw an international theme of #Balance for Better on International Women's Day, meant to promote a future in which both men and women are equal in professional status, media perception, the positions they hold in government, and much more. The celebration at the Consulate brought together South Asian American women, community leaders, and other dignitaries. Also in keynote address was Bollywood actress and producer Neetu Chandra, who showcased much immense gratitude for women of our community and shared her own personal insights. Let's take a look.
So we are going to honor some women today because it's a Nari Shakti ki puja to karni padegi. Okay, so whenever you are worshipping Nari, okay, the God is always sitting next to Nari. That's why we are calling Lakshmi Narayan, Umapati, then Sitaram. Right? Why you are saying Nari first and then the other guy? That is the power of Nari Shakti. That's all I'm going to convey. Congratulations to all honorary today. And the future, we will go on a big scale. Thank you very much.
All the teachers in my school were mostly women. And I have a long list, so I don't want to mention their names, but they are so precious to me. Above all, my principal, Sister Beena, I have to take her name because most of the time when I used to miss my examinations, she used to take it in the office because either I was representing the country or the state or the district or the school. And all these individuals, all these women, they have actually influenced and inspired me so much that the belief I had in me that I am going to do something different, actually with that kind of confidence, I kept moving ahead. I told my father, if you want me to give up, I will give up, but you can't talk to my mother like this. I was really small. My father looked at me and he couldn't believe that I said that, and neither did I. And I walked out and I was like, what did I say? And my father just stopped, just didn't say anything. That strong little me, that is the reason that it should be me. I stood against the wrong and stood with my guts. When I went to the college, this is very funny, you have to listen to this. When I went to the college, the sports teacher threw my certificate like this. I had almost 300 certificates 7 times national champion, 5 times gold medal, 2 twice silver. I had played basketball, baseball, softball, nationals. I had represented India in 2 different games. I don't know if you've heard of korfball, that's another game from Holland. I had represented India 2 different games. India, by that time I had represented. My HOD, I really want to take her name, but I won't. She was a woman too. And I learned a lot from her, I'll tell you why. She threw my certificate like this. She said, Bihar mein aise certificates bahut milte hain. You can buy it in Bihar. I kept looking at her and I said, ma'am, have you been to Bihar ever? She said, no. I smiled and tears were falling out of my eyes. And I just kept picking up all the certificates, which was, trust me, I'm sure a lot of people have played games and their kids are playing and all. Every step when you are playing or you're running and you're not able to do further, even one step matters a lot. And you're saying, Jai Mata Di, one more step. Let's do this, one more step. And with so much of hard work, each and every certificate I had earned, not bought. She threw the certificate like that, but with that confidence I kept smiling, because I think smile is one tool which covers all the emotions, and we all know this, especially all the women here. You have to agree with this. All of you smiling when you're actually hurt.
In 2011, I embarked on a journey, not knowing what would really become of it. I knew that I loved dance, and I knew that I loved children. So I thought, what better way to bring this all together than to start my own dance school? Om Dance Creations was created with those 2 things in mind, and that is still the core of what Om Dance Creations stands for. Om Dance Creations is an all-woman run company. I am the director. There are 10 talented teachers and 16 hardworking assistant teachers, and together we create Om.
Hi ITV Gold viewers, we are FIA ladies, and today's event is about International Women's Day, and we have a very successful event, and we all enjoy love, we all respect women, and today we prove that women is better than men and one step ahead, because all women give the birth to child, and that way we are one step ahead than men. So now we can say that every successful woman, there is a man behind the successful women. Thank you so much.
It's an honor to be invited. International Women's Day is celebrated across the world to pay honor to the great women of the society. Women power is incredible and can't be expressed in few words. Coming to my business, when you think of logistics, we think of trucking, tractors, trailers, warehouses, and automatically think of a man and not a woman. But let me tell you, it's changing. Even though numbers are very small, we are taking up from driving trucks to the management positions. Let's face it, men can't live without women being on board. In the end, I would like to conclude with a quote from Gurbani, "So kyo manda akhiye, jit jamme raja." So why call her bad or inferior? From her, kings are born. Thank you so much.
Let's now take a look at Queens, New York, which has kicked off the festive commemorations of Indian Spring Festivals of Colors of Holi. The Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha USA Praant presented its 5th annual Chowtaal Samelan 2019 at the popular Prem Bhakti Mandir, bringing together a great number of Indo-Caribbean and the Hindu community members. A special folk music concert originating from North India's Bhojpuri region with artists, singers and musicians, Chowtaal begins the various celebrations for Holi, and a Chowtaal Samelan organizes by various organizations, groups and temples to usher the spring festival. The event produces massive gathering of religious and soulful music pertaining to the messages of love, peace and cultural history, performed with traditional instruments and much more. At the Prem Bhakti Temple, the 5th annual Chowtaal Samelan this year saw over 20 groups in the tri-state area participating to usher in with the Holi celebrations. Truly a congregation celebrating culture and heritage. Let's take a look.
So I want to say that for the 5th year, the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha has presented as an umbrella organization this event. It's an event that is a community event, and we encourage everyone in the community to come out and join us, because Chowtaal is something that is part of our culture. It has been there for maybe over 100 years. It's brought from India, from the Bhojpuri district by our ancestors, and it has come to the Caribbean in different countries such as Guyana, Trinidad, Suriname, and so forth. And of course, as we approach the Spring Festival and we celebrate Phagwa or Holi, we also have Chowtaal. They go together. Chowtaal Samelan, as we're having here, is actually the word Samelan means a gathering of people for a common cause. And Chowtaal, of course, the word Chow means four and Tal means rhythm. So it's actually a combination of various rhythms, various folklore songs that have been put together by many, many people who have been a part of our ancestors. And we continue to promote this genre of Chowtaal here in North America. As you can see today, we have over 15 goals from various mandirs and cultural organizations. And every year, Chowtaal Samelan becomes bigger and better. So we want to encourage that promotion of culture, so that this becomes an annual event that grows and grows. So maybe one day we can do like a two-day event, or maybe a 3-day event, because we want to promote Chowtaal. We want to have more young people involved, and this is something, it is our culture. If we do not promote it, who will promote our culture? So Chowtaal Samelan is one step that we can do to promoting our culture.
So here, we're actually here at the event, and he's looking really nice, decorated with the colors, as we are celebrating the season of Holi. So first of all, let me congratulate you, Mr. Chairman. How's the feeling with actually the event is more than halfway concluded, but how's the feeling actually?
Imran, I must say that I'm very, very satisfied. The Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha USA Praant is very, very satisfied with the turnout, with the participation, with so many Chowtaal girls that really come out today and have a huge event, Chowtaal Samelan 2019.
So, for so many young children that are so interested and so, enthusiastic about Chowtaal, bringing this initiative on behalf of your committee, what is something that you would say to your committee and also to the young people to get more and more involved in Chowtaal singing?
But I must say that over the years, we are bringing a lot of young people to sing Chowtaal. It is very encouraging that they are so excited about an event like this. Knowing that they can turn out and perform in an event like this, it gives us hope that this culture has a far way to go, especially when we are having Chowtaal goal by children only. It gives us encouragement, and we will continue, the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha will continue to preserve this culture, to bring it alive, and to encourage young people to come on board.
Time for the show break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. Welcome again. You are watching Vision of Asia, voice of the community, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. Concluding the show tonight, and on the theme of Women's History Month, we now have highlights coming in from New Jersey, which recently saw the much-respected Lions Club organize International Women's Day 2019 celebrations in Raritan. Sponsored by New Jersey Lions and supported by New Jersey Small Business Development Council, as well as several chambers of commerce, the International Women's Day event also presented the Lions Club new initiative and program, the New Jersey New Voices, highlighting women entrepreneurs and executives. Discussing much on women empowerment and sustaining voices, the new initiative hopes to promote more on gender parity by focusing on increasing the number of women in Lions Club, as well as closing the gap between men and women in leadership positions. Let's take a look at what All in Support had to say to ITV Gold on the program and the importance of International Women's Day.
we've been able to get the women to do a lot of things and take over leadership positions. And when you look at the international offices, the administrative people in most of the offices, the majority of the people who head the different departments at LCI in Oak Brook are actually women. They've been the driving force for years. I can remember way back in 2000 area when I was a governor, you would call up and you'd ask for somebody in finance, you'd ask somebody in the English department about a training program, and the senior person in that group was always a lady. Very, very helpful, very, very dedicated to what they were doing, and we have them still there today, driving the force what we're doing.
During that time, we started a new initiative, and the ideas of having the new voices was being put on the table. We were able at that time to start approving some of the planning stages for this to become true. This was done under our international first vice president, Gudrun Imgadottir, who's from Iceland, and she's our very first woman president of Lions Clubs International in 103 years. So we're very proud to have this particular day on National Women's Day becoming a part of it here in New Jersey for the first time, and being able to promote all the abilities and the talents of women to succeed and take over leadership positions throughout all kinds of life and your businesses. We also are looking to hopefully have that expertise come into the Lions organization and help us grow our service as we try and do 200 million acts of service on each individual year. So we need a lot of hands to do that, and we're looking for a lot more membership. So we're looking for a really great year with this particular president, great year for New Voices as a kickoff, and it's going to continue for many, many more years to come.
We have started this new initiative, New Voices, with the help of our council chairman, Mahesh Chitnis. In this event, what we are trying to do, we are trying to get the new voices with the voice and the power, so that can go to next level. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to get people on board who can help them. This year we invited SBDC because SBDC helps small businesses and tell them how they can take their business to next level. So I would encourage all the people to come and join this event when we have it next time. And they can reach out to me at Lion Komuldangi. My email is komuldangi@gmail.com. And we would like to give you more information on the program. And we welcome you, and we always want the women to be empowered and take them to the next level. Thank you.
You as leading women in business, entrepreneurship, in your professions, you make an impact. That is what our focus this year in Lions Clubs has been about. Your voices, your new voices. Within our association, we have more than 100 years history of community service. But most of that service was conducted by clubs made up of men only. This year we have focused on balance for better. Balance for better ideas. Balance for better governance and decision making. Balance for better connections in our community. Every one of us, male or female, needs to contribute to the betterment of our communities. All of us want to live in safe, healthy communities, right? Right. All of us want to raise our children or grandchildren in healthy communities, right? Right. Lions Clubs are dedicated to building strong, healthy communities. Now we're doing that in over 200 countries around the world. This is a global network. And when you join a Lions Club, you become part of that networking.
My name is Armando Guerra, the District Governor for 16J, New Jersey, and today we're celebrating International Women's Day. And we just finished having an event over here at the Sheraton in the Radisson Center, and it was a great success. We had many professional women out here with their new voices, and we're here. We're here to actually share, and we want them to also be here with us in Lions to have their voices as well. So we invited them to come and join our organization. With that, we thank you so much, ITV, for broadcasting this this event. We appreciate you.
The fact that I was just listening to all of you, hearing what you're doing and seeing you putting your hands up that yes, this is what we're doing, obviously you are just not plain lazy, you are energetic people. So that's for sure. And today, as we celebrate International Women's Day, it goes on. For me, celebration of International Women's Day is probably through the year till we come to the next 8th of March, right? Because it's always a celebration. But celebration together with doing something is so important. And that is why we believe that it's about doing something different. You need to earn the money, you need to pass your time, you need to do something definitely, I totally agree. But together with that, you also need to do something which is good for the soul, right? You need to do something which makes you smile. You need to do something which makes you sleep better at night.
It was a great opportunity and a great privilege to be invited to participate in this Lions Club event during the International Women's Day time frame. I spoke to the organization about becoming more empowered as a female entrepreneur. We talked about ways to be successful, help the business grow, make decisions that will be useful and beneficial for the future of your business, and also, most importantly, how to look good on paper, making sure that your financials are in order, because one day you may be presenting to an investor or presenting to a lender, and you want to make sure that your company has the very best light.
We are here to celebrate the International Women's Day with a networking for businesswomen and executives, to support them, to help the businesses grow. And at the same time, when these businesses will grow, they will support our communities. So our goal is to bring in these new voices into our organization so that we can serve more and more people. That was the goal for the event today. It was a very successful event. It was a room full event. And we are proud that like so many women came in and they shared their stories and they shared their business cards with each other and wanted to work with each other. And that is what it is all about. And it was really a good event, and this will continue. Thank you, ITV, for coming in and supporting us and taking this information to the entire world. Thank you so much.
And that is all for tonight's segment of South Asian Happenings. Do send us your suggestions to get your voices and organizations on our show. Write to us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. Remember, you can also now subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia and I'm Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.